Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 76, and in today's episode we're heading back into the North City to compete in some more one-make races for Lotus. And we're actually going to be doing their final one-make race today, which is the Elan Trophy. Now, I would really like to use the Elan S2 once again. I used it in a previous episode. Unfortunately, can't actually use it because you can't race and modify it. So we have to go with a choice of two of these older Elans. There's the S4 Sprint and the S2. I'm going to go for the S2. I'm going to go in that blue actually. That was kind of a nice blue. Anyways, as you can see, it doesn't weigh very much, doesn't have very much power. And of course we need to change that by making it weigh even less and giving it more power. So I'll see you guys in a second once I've done that. Okay, so there we go. That is the Elan upgraded to about 210 horsepower, but it has had weight reduction, so it weighs even less now. Anyways, as you can see, there is normal style and racing style races. Of course, we're going to go for the normal style race, which is first. Our first race with the Lotus Elan heads to the Autumn Ring, so yay. Anyways, as you can see, there is a S2 Elan in this race. Actually, there's two S2 Elans. Ah, cool. At least the game's decided to put some of them in. And there's a mixture of the S4 and the S2. Anyways, let's see how this thing does through the corners. Hopefully it is better. Oh, God. Those S2 Elans are not... Oh, sorry. Yeah, those 90s Elans are not big cars. And they're bullying my little thing. To be honest with you, I could have used one of them for like the first race because I've already got one in my garage, and then I could have just race modified this thing and used it later on. But where's the fun in that? Anyways, how does this thing drive? Well, let's find out. It's got a very slow clutch, and it really feels like it has one tyre fire going on, or at least about the closest as GT2 gets to open differentials, shall we say, because yeah, it's definitely getting a lot of smoke. Once it's come out of a corner. That being said though, not too bad. It's better than the Elise, although anything's better than that bloody Elise. That thing was awful at test course. Like, seriously, I was not making that up. That vehicle was so ridiculously skittish. It was odd. It was oddly skittish. I think it's just because of how light it was. Maybe affected it a bit. Maybe if I'd like sort of put all the aero on it, it would have thingied. But I ain't tuning a car for a one-make race. Speaking of I ain't tuning the car for one-make race, I've just found out this only has 4 gears. Now, I should have really knew that before, but still. Top speed is about 120. Yeah, I would upgrade the gearbox, but then again, I mean, I should only get... I'll probably only really go for a short track for the next race, so... Yeah, I guess it isn't that big a deal. I'm just going to cut the corner on this because I'm an arse. Yeah, I'm sure I've got GT fans screaming at me saying, "Oh, you're not taking the corners properly, you're corner cut, you little cheating scallywag." And yeah, I know, but that's the whole point. I'll definitely be cheating in the endurance races if anything passes me, I can tell you that much. Or if anything gets close to passing me, I should say. Luckily the vehicles that I've got lined up for the endurance races are pretty grippy and pretty safe bets, I'll say. A little bit concerned on one or two of the races, but you know, as far as like the ones with actual horsepower restrictions and stuff, to be honest with you, I'm probably just gonna overkill it, just because like it's those races like with the DB7 where I showed up to the GT Car Championship and nothing was in the same league. They're kind of like that. The only thing with endurance races is I will actually want to get it done quite quickly, so I'll probably turn up in a somewhat OP vehicle. Hopefully you guys don't mind it too much. To be honest with you, it's happening either way, so not to sound like a dick or anything, but yeah, that's just going to happen. Anyways, I may as well just spin the car around on the final lap. Apparently the S4 Elan was the quickest. And apparently there's only one S4 Elan. I thought it was sort of like a mixture of both, but apparently not. Either way, we get first place, and we get a meaty 5,000 credits. And of course, I'll see you guys in a second where we're going to race modify my Elan. Okay, let's go ahead and racing modify the Lotus Elan. Kind of curious to see how this is, so yeah, let's go into the racing car modifications. As you can see, there are many different colours available for the racing mod, which is pretty cool. British Racing Green, that's usually what I'd go for, very nice looking. However, there's also that. and I really want to use that because it looks very, very odd. So I will. In case you're wondering, there are a couple of differences between the two Elan's race mods. The Sprint has sort of like the white underbelly to it, and doesn't actually have the headlights flicked up, it has them flicked down, whereas the S2 has them flicked up, which is why I've gone for this vehicle. And it also comes in some strange colours. Anyways, let's get into the racing style race, which of course goes to a random course. The racing modified race with the Lotus Elan has headed to the Seattle short course, which appears like this track is showing up quite a bit in the North City, which is kind of ironic considering it should have been in the South City. Anyways, there is I've got a strange colour combo friend. Yay! Yeah, this is a very, very odd coloured Lotus Elan, but that's why I love it. It's fantastic. Also, I love that single exhaust pipe just in the middle of the car because Lotus. The Elan, I've spoken before. I really like the 90s Elan, and that's my favourite model of Elan. This particular model of Elan isn't bad per se. I just wouldn't want to own one. Sure, I'd like to drive one because I can imagine they're pretty entertaining. They're extremely small. I can imagine they're terrifying. As far as like actually driving with other vehicles on the road, I can imagine they are pretty goddamn terrifying. But it's something I'd definitely kind of like to check out and at least have a little bit of a go in, even though I would probably be screaming the entire time. I also, yeah, it's ironic. We've come to Seattle, British sports car, blah blah blah. Surprised my competition has not broken down yet. There you go. I've done a British car trope. Look at me, I'm funny. Anyways, Seattle short course. I prefer this to the standard Seattle. Still not a fan of it. This is the reverse Seattle short. I've just realised. For some reason, it really likes to give me reverse Seattle, which is really strange because I hate Seattle in reverse. Like, don't get me wrong, I can just about cope with this track when it's going the right way round. Like, I can barely cope with this track when it's going the right way round, I should say. Let alone when it's bloody reversed. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, and just things are happening. There we go. Pull it into the fourth gear. Where's the overdrive? Does this car have overdrive? I've been in an MGB Roadster before, that had overdrive. That was a 1977 vehicle though, so yeah, a bit newer than this particular vehicle. Then again, not really sure how long they made Elans for. I know they made them to some point in the 70s. Anyways, we are almost done with this race, and yeah, there we go, across the line in the Lotus Elan. Again, the competition stayed pretty tight with me there, although they didn't really pose a huge threat. Anyways, as you can see, yeah, the sprints kind of look like that, the normals look like that. So yeah. Anyways, that is the Elan trophy done. Let's claim our money. We get 7,000 credits. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. So, there we go. As you can see, the Elan trophy is now complete. And so is the Elise trophy, which means all the one-make races for Lotus are now finished. In the next episode, we're going to be heading over to our final manufacturer for the North City one-make races, and that's Mini and MG. So join me for that. Anyways, friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name's been The Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.